So we've done Iron Man. I don't know how that's staying up, by the way. That is some magic there. But now it's time to review The Incredible Hulk.
And we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly.
Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. So welcome to the next review of my series. I'm going to do all 18 of them. As for Black Panther, I'll probably go to cinema and see it. Hopefully it's still in cinemas by the time I finish the other 17. I should probably finish them quicker and upload these later on. Probably, that's what I probably should do. Anyway, yeah, The Incredible Hulk. A lot of people hate this movie. A lot of people hate it. I don't hate it, but it's definitely out of place. And it's the MCU movie that I've seen the least. I've seen every other MCU movie more than this one. Although I don't think it's the worst one though. I watched this, well, this came out a few months after Iron Man, so in the same year. Can't remember what month it was, but I think I was still 12 or 13. I was 13 in August that year, so depends on when it came out. But yeah, Incredible Hulk. I watched it in the cinema as a kid, just like Iron Man, and yeah, I think at the time I was okay with it. And I'm still okay with it. I don't hate it, but I don't think it's a good movie. I just think it's watchable at least. But what I also realize is that this movie is very forgettable. Like, for example, the opening credits, like the way they did the opening credits, like with the animations and with the flashbacks and just with the green lines going along. That was just like, when I first saw it, I don't remember that. I think this movie is quite forgettable at times because I don't remember the opening credit sequence because it was quite cool to look at. It kind of reminded me of Modern Warfare 2. Anyway, it starts with that factory. He loses blood. He's in hiding, obviously. He's run off. He's in hiding, and then he loses blood. It goes inside a bottle. It gets shipped over to the USA. Stan Lee, in his cameo, he drinks it, and then eventually General Ross, he finds out where Bruce Banner is, goes after him, then you get a long chase scene. But there is one thing I noticed. When they got in the factory, like Hulk talks, like before Thor Ragnarok, I always thought that the only words he said was Hulk smash. I was convinced that the only two words he could say was Hulk smash. I didn't read the comics or anything, so I don't know if Hulk could talk. I had the subtitles on, just in case there's any references that I missed, so I had the subtitles on just in case, like if I missed anything. And when the chase scene was happening, I didn't pay attention obviously, I wanted to see the chase scene. But then Hulk says, "Leave me alone." But he says it quietly, and it's subtitled, and I'm like, wait, what? He said more than two words in this movie? Obviously, he sees this Hulk thing as a disease, basically. He wants to get rid of it, Bruce Banner, he wants to get rid of it. Whereas General Ross, the antagonist, he wants to make it into a weapon. He needs his blood, etc., to turn it into a weapon. But Bruce Banner, he just wants to remove it. And he's talking to Mr. Blue. Before he meets Mr. Blue, you get that massive battle at the university, which was, well, when he turns into Hulk, it was quite a cool battle. And then it ends with that helicopter takeout. That helicopter takeout was brilliant. Not gonna lie, that was probably the most badass part of the movie from the Hulk. That was like, he just flipping through his shields, and the helicopter's down, and he saves Betty Ross, of course. I forgot her name, but I typed it out, so I do remember. But yeah, his love interest, of course. And they run away from the general. They get somewhere, and eventually they meet Mr. Blue, and they go under an operation to remove it all from him, remove the gamma radiation from him. After he thinks he's removed it, he's obviously caught by General Ross, and they take him away. Sorry, I'm going through this quick because I don't have much to say about this movie, so I just thought I'd just like talk about it basically. Also because I'm gonna watch Iron Man 2 next, like right now after this video, so there's that as well. But I'm not rushing on purpose, like I want to get through this one quicker. So then whatever his name is, something Ski, the Russian British dude, he wants some of that. Whatever Mr. Blue took out of Bruce Banner, he wants that, and he gets injected with it, I guess. They didn't really show that scene really, it's off camera kind of. And then he turns into Abomination, this Hulk villain. And yeah, he's just, I mean, he's not the worst villain, but he's cool. And Bruce says, drop me in there, because, well, Abomination's going around New York, destroying everyone, killing everyone. And then Bruce Banner, he gets permission, he jumps out the helicopter into the ground, and, well, obviously he's not dead. Obviously his arm's gonna come up through the ground. And yeah, the final battle was... it was fun. It was fun. Quite short, but then again, everything's short compared to what I've seen now. So it's not a major issue, but yeah, interesting final scene. Then he sees Betty after the final fight, after he wins the fight, obviously, and he says Betty, and I'm like, why don't I remember this? Like, I've seen this movie about 3 times now. I don't ever remember him saying Betty, and he obviously has to go on the run because they're gonna keep going after him. So he has to go into hiding, and he'll eventually turn up in the Avengers. Now, this might be why people hate him, hate the movie, I mean, because the actor's different. It is weird. It is the most, I said it's the most out of place because it's because of a different actor. Like, it's the same character played by 2 different actors in different movies, and it's just confusing. You know, it confuses the casual viewer. It doesn't confuse me, but the casual viewer get confused by that. You know, why was he this guy in Incredible Hulk, and why was he a different guy in Avengers Assemble? Although to be fair, it is an improvement. Mark Ruffalo is a much better Hulk, but still, it is really weird. What happened to Betty though? I should probably look it up. And then you get the end scene. It's not after credits apparently, because I think I remember it's after credits, but on the DVD, it's the final scene of the movie. Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, comes in, and yeah, well, when I first saw it as a kid, after seeing Iron Man, I thought, oh my god, are they gonna make a movie with the Hulk and Iron Man in it? I did not know at the time it was a universe. So, like, as a kid growing up, as a fan of superheroes, mainly Superman and Batman and Spider-Man, but as a fan of some superheroes, I always wanted to see a movie where they team up or they fight each other. I always wanted to see a crossover. It was like I was like a kid's dream in a way. I was thinking about just the possibilities. But there's 2 things that Tony Stark says that I want to talk about. First of all, he says Super Soldier Program was put on ice for a reason. Now, that is a reference, the direct reference to Captain America, and I did not even know at the time, because I didn't know Captain America was when I was a kid. So I was like, I didn't pay attention to that line, obviously, because I didn't know what it meant. But now, seeing it, I realized, okay, so that's what he meant. The other reference is, what if I told you we're putting a team together? And yeah, it's probably referencing to the Avengers putting a team together. But what if it's not? What if it's not? There was a theory somewhere, I think it was on Twitter or YouTube, that he was actually referring to Civil War rather than Avengers Assemble. Think about it for a second. You have to ask Kevin Feige about that. But yeah, that is the end. 15 minutes this has been going. I feel like it's been shorter. I'll probably like shorten it down anyway. But yeah, definitely not the best movie in the MCU. Average at best, not the worst either. Some good fight scenes, the story was okay, I guess, but it is a forgettable movie, and in like a year or so, I'll probably like forget a lot of the scenes in this movie. I remember some scenes. I always remember the fight scenes, but a lot of the small details in the dialogue I probably like forget about. And if I was to rate it, then probably a 6 out of 10. Yeah, probably a 6 out of 10. It wasn't anything special, but again, not the worst. There have been worse. I'll get to that very soon in this MCU marathon. But yeah, this was your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I'm gonna go watch Iron Man 2. So see ya.